have blind obedience to authority go from 0 up to over 90%. The only good message here is that under the most extreme circumstances, there's still about 10% of people who resist. And that's what I'm going to get to at the end, the psychology of heroism. But when people say, if I was in a situation, I would do it, yeah, if you were the rare 10%, the exception to the rule, maybe. But we all can't be the exception to the rule. Okay? So that's what we have to focus on next. Now, a lot of people said, you got the results because nobody believed he was really being shocked, because he wasn't. So 2 psychologists did a terrible study, worse than the Milgram study, because this is the subject that's going to be shocked. You're going to have college students in a class in learning and conditioning, and their job is to condition this puppy. And the way you're going to condition him, you're going to shock him when he makes a mistake. And 20 kids are female and 20 kids are male, and they're going to sit before this puppy and try to condition him. So before I go on, can you imagine any situation that you could be in that you would shock that puppy over and over again? And in fact, you have a switch. Your box has 10 switches. You start with a little shock, and you go up 1 to 10. And in fact, when you press the button, you know what? The puppy is really getting shocked. It's actually a low-level shock, but puppy's pores are sensitive, and the puppy is jumping and squealing. And you can assume he's not a Confederate. He's not, he's not getting paid by the experiment. So you know, press a button is a direct link between your behavior and the consequence. So you know, when you say, no way, I would never do this, I can't imagine. But, whoops, oh. I don't, let's go. So, you're supposed to turn off your cell phones. I never use my cell phone, but, okay. So now suppose the guy in the lab coat, the white lab coat, is not some random guy. In fact, in the Milgram study, he was a high school biology teacher. It wasn't Milgram. He never ran any sub. Here now, the guy is your psychology teacher, and your grade is going to depend on it. Maybe that changes the story. So the puppy is in what they call a shuttle box, and these are electrified grill, and when you press the button, electricity goes in the thing, and the puppy is jumping and squealing and turning. Your job supposedly is, when the light goes on, the puppy has to see it, turn around, and go to the safe area. If he doesn't do it, in a certain period of time, you shock him. And they're supposed to get the puppy to do it. Well, the puppy is not learning that, and you shock him again and again. And so the question is, who would go all the way to the maximum volts? For the men, it was 50%, right in front, looking at this puppy, pressing a button. Women, let's take a vote. Caring, kind, nurturing. They're in tears. I'm going to take the puppy home. I'm not that kind of person. No way. You know, I love that puppy. Puppy is the most wonderful thing in the world. 100%, everyone, 100%, 20 out of 20. Does that mean women are more evil than men? No. Grades are more important.